So, okay, I got one waterman out. Alright, we got one more round fighting the gang leader. Get my extension. I hope it's one guy. I don't want four guys. Good. Drink your vitamin. Run away! Fight strong. Oh, I was too late with my click. Alright. Quest completed. Build an expansion. Expand. Yes. The legendary hero has appeared. Alright, now, as I said before, I've played this game before. And last time I did this, I sent all my guys out. But as you can tell, 75 attack, 89 defense, 89 magic defense. All my guys would just die. It's not worth it. So you might as well just let him run past. So when they get up to your room, they'll actually steal the gold and hurry up and get to your room. Okay, she's safe. It's better to just let him come in. You lose the round, but you know, at least all your guys are still alive. Alright, so now that I have the second level, you have another layer of defense. As you saw, the legendary hero, they kind of go up these stairs and kind of go in this kind of zigzag formation. Alright, yes. Now this is kind of the point where you can start mixing and matching your tenants. The way to unlock the next rank in the race is by having the certain race you increase their like level of the devil. So like right now the undead are I think are my highest ranking in that they are interested in me. So hopefully I'll be unlocking this guy pretty soon. Actually, sometimes you get quests. Okay, I don't have it right now. Alright, before I take a quest, I'm gonna fill up my rooms. Now my general strategy is still a little bit too early. I don't really implement my next strategy until I build my third level. So on this one, I'm still gonna keep basically 2 melee, 2 range is kind of what I'm gonna be leaning towards. I'll go up there. Yes. Oh, cool. I was promoted from street sweeper. What are you now? A picture book storyteller. Alright, I don't want one to use. I want some skeletons, that's what I want. Oh, there you go. There you go. Alright. Now time to go through. Room is too hot. Okay, so yeah, that's why my waterman was sick that first round. It was too hot and he didn't have an air conditioning unit. Alright, room rocks, room rocks, room rocks. Give me a single bed. Two-door fridge. Mr. Stone. Okay, so yeah, see, they're requesting the Mr. Stone statues now. Nope, decorations. Alright, let's go through and adjust the rents. It gets a little complicated when you're adjusting rents when they have multiple tenants because, as you can tell, Plashon has a wants a lower rent than Ripman. So when you're adjusting the rent, you kind of have to pay attention to what she wants rather than Ripman wants. All right, so I have adjusted all my rent levels. I have full tenants. Now the cool thing about having the double layer is that when you get a group of multiple people like this, what you can do is you can actually try and split them off. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, apparently they were out. Okay, that was just a total failure. Run away. Who died? Oh, the witch died. I got all worried. Whenever things happen, like when your tenants die, it'll actually put in this message log screen. So if you hear the death noise and you're not sure that one of your guys died, you can just go here and check it out. Now the reason I knew it that one of my guys didn't die was that all of my guys are single except for this one, and I saw the two watermen right there. So I'm not a mind reader or anything like that. Ah, cool. Okay, so these guys are the second level cheapies, and they're long range magic. I actually really like these guys because they're cheapies who have mutated into diligent students. They need their rooms to study with study materials on hand. These guys actually tend to be like doctors or therapists or things like that, so they have really high rent caps. So I like to, let's see here, long range magic. So I usually like to put them in this room. Let's see here. You're paying 44, you're paying 26. Goodbye, window washer. Need desk. Rack. Yes. Alright. Need a PC for work. I'll give you a desktop. Technically, you can when they say ambiguous statements like that, you can actually give them the cheapest thing available. But if you give them a desktop, or the second tier item, you can usually up their rent some more, since it's the more expensive amenity. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that new piece of furniture. I forgot to read the info thing again. A merchant from an arid desert abroad has ventured to a nearby town to sell his wares. You know what to do. Raid and plunder. Well, technically plunder, since he's raiding. While we're waiting on him, I do have a I get most of my games through Steam. I'm not really sure how the copyright things will work, so I'm gonna kind of stay away from posting my console games. Once I get a little more experience and kind of understand how the whole system actually works, I might later post some some of my console games. Kind of messed up on my whole strategy there. But that's kind of it's kind of semi what I wanted, was what I was talking about in splitting them up. You kind of spread the firepower, and also gives you more chance to, more sides to attack them from. Let's see if I can get that wolf, so I can start training the chimera, or increasing the chimera. Now the wolves like training equipment because they like to work out. So it's usually good to just throw in a dumbbell, and then they usually, boom, yeah, they usually like it. I actually like the werewolves because they have really high attack. And my idea, this whole strategy is usually like, I want this guy here to be my attacker, this guy to be my tank, this guy to be the mid-range, and this guy to be the long range. So what happens is when the bad guys come in, I get this guy to go out first, and he'll start tanking the hits. I'll unleash these two guys, and they'll move closer, move close enough that they can start shooting in the range. And then I'll come over here and hit this guy, close off his retreat route, and have the high damage coming in from the other side. Actually, since I have that cheapie now, let's go ahead and boot this guy out. Actually, I'm gonna give you a dumbbell, and if I see a wolf come up, what I'll do is I'll boot him out. Normally I would be on 3 arrow, but since I kind of want to pay attention to who's coming to rent, I'm gonna do it on the medium range instead, or medium speed instead. I guess while we're waiting, let's do another. Oh, cool. Okay, so the green quests. The green quests are the quests that unlock new monsters. So this one, a new species of undead have been discovered, but they're soon to become extinct. Save the undead. I actually love the undead that's unlocked here, because they have really good defense. Oh, there's the wolf I wanted. The Youth Association. How many rounds is this? 3. All right, who's home? All right, now see my bottom level has a lot of people missing, so I'm gonna actually let these guys come up to the first level. And now this is kind of why I like the different levels, because what you can do is you can actually stop these guys at the staircase, and you only allow them to come up one at a time. So this is kind of a preview of what my strategy is whenever I get the 3rd level. Alright, so this guy showed up, so now I'm gonna get these guys to come out. Kill that last guy. So there, that one actually went very well. Waterman. Undead. Wolf. Another good thing to, if you're really trying to get a specific person, is lower the rent all the way down to 0, and they're almost guaranteed to move in. There we go. Now, at this point, I'm actually sitting pretty good because I'm increasing the relationship level of 4 different races. I have the Chimera, the Cheapies, the Undead, the Demi-Humans, and the Elementals. So I'm unlocking this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Only the Cheapies and the Undead are liking me right now. Well, I guess I shouldn't say liking me, but they like me the most. Alright, I think we got 1 more round. Nope, 2 more rounds. Self-defense team. Bring it on. Oh, slow that down a little. Okay, so see, that's kind of what I was talking about in that you can kind of mess up uh, the different range. Though, so this Chibi has a shorter range than the Elemental, but when I tried to click him earlier, it click his door to have him come out. It didn't come out. So so he came out behind the Waterman. The way to get around that though is if you go down here and click on door, and this affects like what your cursor is interacting with. And usually, if you have it selected on door, you have a better chance of actually it going through the characters and selecting who you want to actually select. Nope. Ooh, that was a close one. So, so as you can tell, like I had the door selected, so I couldn't bring in that tenant. So I had to switch it over to all. Well, you can switch to character too, but I usually leave it on all, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, you're not painting rent. Give you playing cards. One more round. Ah, there we go. We have some vigorous lovemaking. Dr. Dead Killer. Okay, I'm missing my wolf on the bottom floor, so I'm gonna let him go up to the 3rd floor. Or 2nd floor, sorry. I promise I can count. Just lost my wolf there. Alright, since I've actually been doing this, I'm going to go ahead and make my 2nd floor my usual strategy. Come on, zombie. Boom. Look at that defense. Such incredible defense. They're really slow though. But I use them for tanks, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so the reason, so this new strategy, actually I need to boot this person as well. So this new strategy is all putting a bunch of range with one tank right there. And I want a cheapie. Oh, no, I forgot. Desk. Computer. Fan. No. Oh, let's see. He probably wants a rack too. Bookshelf. There we go. Oh wait, no, that's a regular cheapie. I don't want you. Go away. Where are those smart cheapies? If you're not taking a quest, you'll occasionally get these just random attacks. Or she's out. And it's usually pretty a low level wave. It's not anything hard. The game just does it to make sure the action keeps going. Plus, it gives you a nice little bump to your income. Are the cheapies mad at me now? Not coming. They're still interested. The monsters that come to your, there we go. That come to your apartment are usually based on also like who you actually have in your apartment. So if you have a bunch of cheapies in your apartment, a lot of cheapies are going to be coming to look at your place to, for looking for room and board. Whereas if you have like almost no undead, you know, you're not going to have a lot of undead coming to look at your place. Run away. That's pretty strong. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save now.